Hey, it's the Palm Springs Baker here. You know, I feel so lucky to live in Palm Springs. It's just so laid back. Everyone's in a good mood. Everyone's smiling. Everyone's happy. Well, I guess the weather does have a lot to do with that. But you know, driving, it's so safe here. Nobody honks their horn. I just love it. You know, you don't get aggravated. And if somebody does honk their horn, I kind of look at that guy and I go, you know what, you're in Palm Springs, just chill out a minute, okay? You know? But I'll tell you, it doesn't just happen. We've got a top-notch police department here that sets the tone. And here he is today, the police chief of Palm Springs, Andy Mills, and his beautiful wife, Cathy. I tell you, you guys have only been here, what, a little over a year?
Year and a half.
And I'm being honest, I feel the difference. I really do. I feel the difference. I see the difference. I just feel like you've set such a wonderful tone, Andy, and you too, Cathy.
Well, thank you so much. That's very kind. But you know, this is such an easy community to love.
Absolutely.
People are happy. You know, Cathy described it as a scene out of the first scene of Love Actually, where the Heathrow Airport. That's what it feels like.
Hugging on each other, loving each other all the time.
How can you not be happy here,
That's
right?
right.
You know?
Yes.
But, you know, it's also kind of a party town. And I've thought about you and your whole staff, Andy. I mean, you have to really balance allowing people to have a good time, but let's all be safe. And so how do you balance that?
Well, it's the people.
Yeah.
The people are what the balance is. I mean, we had a Pride event of 100,000 people.
Yeah, I
And
know it.
Do you know how many arrests we had?
I don't.
0.
Oh my God.
I mean, that speaks volumes about who we are as a community.
Yeah.
When we were, you know, I've had stadium events in other cities where we had 70,000 people with 100 officers, and you wind up arresting, you know, 50, 60 people.
God.
So that's what this community is. And so we don't want to be the obstacle to have fun. We want to facilitate the constitutional rights of people, facilitate people who are free to live the way they want and be who they are and to love who they want. That is what Palm Springs is.
And you, Cathy, the ambassador of Palm Springs, you are everywhere, dear. I'm serious. Wherever I go, you're there. I mean,
Lucky me.
well, lucky
Where
me.
you are.
You are doing a fantastic job. You really take it upon yourself to reach out, talk to people. I mean, how many events do you think you probably go to a week?
We just try to make sure that we just get to everything, and if we miss something this year, then I keep track of what we missed so that we can see it next year.
Yeah.
Because but it has to be in Palm Springs, because this is our city.
Yeah, that's good. Well, since you've been here, like I was saying, I have noticed a difference. I really have. When I'm downtown or whatever, I just don't see a lot of the activity that I used to.
Good.
So thank you very much, and your entire team.
I will make sure they're aware of that.
I think we better toast to a little martini. How about that? Clink, clink, clink. We always do this on the Palm Springs Baker. A little sippy. And then guess what? We're gonna start doing a little baking. We're gonna do something with chocolate and strawberries.
Yum.
My
And-
favorite.
Good. And we'll be right back. So here we are in the kitchen, guys. And like I said earlier, we're gonna make something out of strawberries and chocolate.
Yum.
It's gonna be a strawberry chocolate cream pie. How do you like the sounds of that?
Fabulous.
I'm down.
Are you a chocolate guy?
I am a strawberry guy.
I'm the
strawberry,
chocolate.
and you're the
And
chocolate.
we both love cream cheese.
Oh,
I
this
think
has
we're
got
ready.
cream cheese. This is gonna do it. This is gonna work. And you know what? We're even gonna make our own crust. So we're gonna put our flour in here first. And I'll do this kind of carefully. So we got the flour. We're gonna have a little salt. How about that? Sugar. We're not gonna do just the plain old boring crust. We're gonna make a chocolate cocoa crust. Wow. So I've got, this is the 100%, this is the real deal.
Real deal.
So we're gonna pulse this up a little bit and try to get that a little bit incorporated. And there we did it, right?
Yes, it's incorporated.
Now, Cathy, you
Yes,
were
sir.
talking about the butter and all that.
That's all butter?
This is all butter. Yes, yes. And don't worry about all the ingredients and the measurements. You can go to palmspringsbaker.com and get all the details and print it out on my website. And there you go.
Okay.
Shh, She's done.
No,
She's
no,
no
no,
stranger.
no, I'm not, I am to this.
See?
This is
And now we're gonna whirl that up again and mix it together.
incorporate
And I'll
it.
scrape down the sides a little bit just to get that butter all down in there, and then that blade. And the other thing that's really important with both the butter and the shortening, you wanna do the shortening?
Oh, shortening.
Okay, kiddo. Make sure your butter and your shortening is very, very cold.
Cold? Oh.
Cold.
See, now I would have thought,
Yes.
oh, because otherwise it's gonna get all stuck.
It's gonna get all sticky and
See, now
gummy.
you would think that you would want it to be room temperature, but that makes so much more sense.
Because you know what? We want flakes to form in the crust, right? And the way you do that is keep all this stuff really cold, and then you give it another whirl,
Wowza.
and then we're gonna be right back because we're gonna add a little water.
Whoop.
Now, and make sure, just like the butter and the
Shortening.
shortening, that it's very, very cold. Now it's going, and you know what? You don't really want to overmix it. Just like this.
You're gonna knead it a little bit,
I
aren't
think the best tool in the kitchen is
Your 10
hands.
fingers, yep.
Exactly. Yeah, you really, you don't want to overwork it,
Okay.
or it will get tough. You want to kind of keep those pockets of shortening and butter in there.
So
that
it's like flaky pastry type.
Flaky.
Okay.
She's a quick
I like
study.
it.
We're going to just wrap that up in a little saran wrap, and we're going to put that in the fridge for
So,
about an hour.
and it needs to be
And
cold
we'll get it nice and cold.
to get it spread
Sure.
out. Yay! Let's do it.
We'll be right back. So we've got our nice chilled dough, and you know what? I don't use a rolling pin.
I love
Do you use a
that.
rolling pin usually, Andy?
Just to hit things.
Okay, honest, we don't own a rolling pin.
Well,
I'm sorry,
Good-
we've never made a crust before.
good
so
for you,
Now
dear.
we still don't need one because
I-
we're learning how to make a crust without a rolling pin.
That's right. And you know what? I never use a roll, because you know what? You roll it out, and then you've got to get it all folded up and try to get into the.
I love that
Who
about
needs
you.
that?
That's fabulous. Love it.
And then
Oh, you're pinching.
we're gonna do a little crimp.
It's called a crimp.
A crimp. We made our crust.
It's gorgeous.
It's patted out. We're gonna put it in the oven, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make sure that this thing doesn't collapse inward. So we're gonna take a piece of aluminum foil, and I just use beans, and I've used them a million times.
They're raw. They're
I know.
uncooked. Stop. I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police.
We're gonna pop this in the oven at 450 for about 10 minutes. Then we're gonna turn it down to 350 for another 15. And voila, we have our crust.
Voila.
So next, guys, we're
Okay.
gonna make that yummy cream filling.
Yay.
This is what really makes it taste zhuzhy and good. Yes.
Cream cheese and whipping cream.
Oh my
Yum.
God, I know, what better combo than that, right?
Fabulous.
Who wants to mix this up?
It's on Andy's side. Let him do it.
Andy!
Keep it
There you
low
go.
or it will splatter us all.
Start real low.
Keep
Good
it-
job.
Keep this down. Keep
You're
it
doing
down.
good, Andy.
Oh, look at that piece fell out.
No, oh my, don't waste it, honey. You know
am I
what?
doing?
You're
you.
doing great.
Wow.
You are doing just awesome, kiddo.
Don't do too good. I might put you to work at home.
So if I cook this up, will it spray everywhere?
It
Yeah,
probably
yes, it
will.
Don't even
I-
think
why-
about it.
are you?
Did you see the look in his eyes?
Is he kind of mischievous?
He's problem.
Here's the vanilla. So now we've got this all, I'm not gonna say incorporated,
No.
but thanks to Andy, it's all mixed together.
Mixed
Very
together.
infused.
You
It's
did a
blended.
good, he did an excellent job. So you know what? This is our filling, and we're gonna just get that into our finished pie crust. Let's look
Blending
yummy,
it.
yummy, yummy.
All
We got
right.
it in there. We got it, and we're gonna just
That's a lot of fillings.
smooth
Yum.
that out. Doesn't that look good?
It's so fabulous.
Ah. So now we're gonna decorate the top with our strawberries.
Beautifully ripened
And
strawberries.
well, you know what I did is I just took these and I clean them.
Right.
And then I just cut them right down the middle. Now the big question is, who gets the honors of drizzling the chocolate?
I think you better do that. That
Me?
that is.
Very
We've never drizzled chocolate before. I think you show us how to do it.
You know what? There's really not a special talent. You know, the only thing you need to do is you just need to get it the right consistency. And you know what, guys? That's it.
Yay!
Wow.
There we go.
Done.
Look what you guys made. You did.
Yep.
And you know
we
what?
get some.
We're gonna taste it right now. Okay, guys.
Yay.
The proof is in the tasting. What do we think?
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
That is stupid good.
Oh,
My
super
goodness,
good.
that
this
is
is
fantastic.
so
Super
yummy.
good, kiddo.
best.
Oh, you guys are the
That
best.
crust is so flaky.
You know, I figure
love it.
It has to be chocolate. You know, you guys have just been fantastic. I thank you so much for being here.
We had so much fun.
We've had Police Chief Andy Mills and his adorable wife, Cathy. We love them here in Palm Springs. We feel so fortunate to have you guys.
We love you back.
Oh my God.
We're just happy to be here.
Yep.
Wow.
Thank you for this.
Oh,
Thank
this
you.
is so good.
Do you think is this legal to eat this?
It shouldn't be, but we're gonna eat it.
We-
Well, mine's gone.
This should be a felony.
There you
Is this
go.
a felony?
It is, but you know what? Call me a felony.
You guys are the best.
Oh, it's so good.
Thanks for watching today, and be good, be you, and bake.